Welcome to my tutorial on how to solve a VCube 7, the edges on it, using the advanced method. This way, what you're going to do is you're going to solve all 5 edge pieces at once on 8 sides, and through the process you're going to make bars that look like this on the centers. And then once you solve the 8, you're going to restore the centers, and the 8 will be up 4 up here, 4 down here. And then you're going to solve these last 4 edges without messing up the centers. Might look a little complicated, but I'll take you through it, and it's actually really easy. So the first step when solving your first edge is you want to look to an edge that has already like 2 matched up. Like here, you see we have the blue and the black matched up right here. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to look around the cube for another blue and black edge piece. And there's one here. So this one, it needs to go over here, and this black has to be facing you because it has to be opposite this color. Like this is blue and it's facing you, so this black has to be black facing you. So when you turn it, it'll match up. So this black has to go here. So what if we were to turn it down like that? It would be perfect. But we want to keep the blue there. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece and move it out, and then move this over like that, so the blue and blacks are down there, and then match up so the blue and black is there, and as you can see they're opposite. Then you can move it back. Now you have this piece, can just go right there. Next you want to find another piece. We have so we're going to look around the cube for a blue and black piece. It's going to be, we already have the 3 center edges, so we want to get it's going to be an outer edge. So we look and we have one here. This is blue, and it's opposite that, so we move it out, so it's over there. Move this down like that, knock the blue up, they're opposite, so we put them back together, and take the blue and just put it like that. As you can see, a piece just popped on my cube, so I'm going to get it really quick. Now that you have these 4, you want to find the last one. So we look and we see it's right there. So this blue is opposite that. So what we do is we take it out of the way, so it's over there, turn this like that, and then turn it back. And now you turn it back like this, and then you just put it back in. You want to make sure that whenever you're turning this in, that you don't get it something that looks like this and you're turning it to match up, because then obviously these bars will get messed up, like here, they got messed up. So you want to make sure you always have them connected. So now that you have the first one, you want to put it into the top or down layer, doesn't matter which one, and then once you put it up there, you got to move it over and take an unsolved edge and bring it back so the bars are all matching up. So next we look for another pieces that are already paired up, and we have the orange and green already paired up here. We have the orange and green piece which can go over here. These match, so what we do this time is we have the orange and green and orange, they match. So what we want to do is we want to get this to come here and have the orange. So we can take this piece up, turn it over so the orange is there, and then bring it back down, and it will be not matching, which is what we want. So we turn it there. Now we look for the orange and green centerpiece, which is right here. It doesn't match or whatever. It does match. We don't want it to match. We turn it down like that, turn it over, and back up. Now we can take that and put it in there. Finally, we want the last orange and green piece. So we look around and we see it's right here. They match, so we turn this one up out of the way, turn it there, and bring it down so the bars still match, and then you can turn it back. Now you should have 2 solved. So you can put this in the same layer that you have the other solved one, like that, replace it, and bring it down an unsolved pair. So now you should have 2 edges solved. Now that we have 2 solved, we see we have the black and the reds. So we find the black and red centerpiece, which is right here. They match, so we can turn it out of the way, turn them down like that, bring the black and the red there, and then turn it back like that. Next you can take this black and the red and put it in there. Now we look for a black and red edge piece, which is, if you can find a piece, Okay, in this situation, they're not in the top or the U or F face. It's already here. So we can just take this one, and as you can see, this one, if we just turn it over, it doesn't match. We can just pair it up. Now you want to put this in the layer with all your other solved ones, which are down here. So you put it up in that layer, and you replace it with a non-solved edge piece. Now you can move on to the next edge. So you can see we have a red and green edge piece and a red and green edge piece. These can pair up like that to match up, and we have another red and green edge piece which can just slide in there. Next you look for red and green. We have one here. So this piece needs to go here, over here, and be not matching, so we can not matching with here, so it needs to be red facing you. So we can turn that piece down like that, over, and then up like that. Red and green can just slide in its place. Now we want to find the final red and green piece, and it's right here. Now you want to do the same thing, and you want them to be red over here, so turn it over, over, and like that, and you can match it up. Next you want to put in the layer with all your solved edges, so you replace the solved edge with it, turn it, and the non-solved can come down like that. Now the top layer, or the U layer, should have all solved edges in it with your first 4 solved edges. That method that you use to solve the first 4 edges on the VCube 7, you can use it to solve the last 4 edges too. You may come across a situation like this when you're solving the edges, where you have these solved and you want to get the last one, and the last one is here. Now as you can see, this yellow is facing with the yellow. You know, it's bad, you want it to be red. To do this, you have to flip this entire edge. Like, this piece is going to go up here, and it's going to flip the piece, so red will be facing you, and orange and blue, the orange will be facing you, and this blue and red will be red facing you. So you have to use an algorithm for this. It's really easy once you get it down. It looks something like this: R, U, R inverted, U inverted, F inverted, U, F. And as you can see, it flipped it. So now you take that and just slide it into place like that. Now that you have solved the first 8 pieces, the first 8 edges, like this, you want to restore the centers. So that's what I'm going to do, like that.